In a way, we got this half truths. In a way, it is my fault. Oh boy, what is the conscious one talking about now? Well, Bobby Hemming once said that one of the reasons like tribes had to disappear was because of, consciousness having to evolve. It comes to a point, a stage in humanity where everybody starts acting too tribal. And if you become like really, really tribal, you stay stuck in whatever mystery system you in. You stay stuck there. And since the universe is all about change and change is supreme, uh, things have to change. And you're either gonna be a catalyst to that change or you're just gonna stay stagnant. Okay? If you wanna keep living, if you wanna be immortal, you have to adapt to change. I think I've been able to do that very well. And although I'm not perfect, I think I have adapted. Whenever life has called me to adapt, I've adapted. That means I accept the change. I've done things to show the universe that I had no problem with being uncomfortable and still being myself. Regardless of what situation I'm in, I'm still being myself. But at the same time, I'm able to adapt to a change. Not a lot of people can adapt to change. Most people want to be in a comfort zone. And whether you're talking about mentally, physically, or spiritually, for the most part, at all angles, people like to stay in their comfort zone. But that's not gonna help the planet evolve. Staying in your comfort zone. So I'm like a catalyst to change. People see that I can do this. They're like, well, if he can do it, if he can say that, if he, I know my position is very important. People look at me, well, if he can do it, don't let that black man outdo you. Now. don't let that black man outdo you. Now, next thing you know, other people want to do what I do, even though what I'm doing might not seem like the status quo. People gonna start doing what I'm doing. It's kind of funny to watch, man, and it's very, like I told y'all before, I'm very flattered, extremely flattered, and I promise I will never let that flattery go to my head, man. It's so overwhelming. But yeah, you have to be able to adapt to change, and a lot of people are just not willing to do that. And let me see, I got to keep this going. Let's see if there was anything else I want to say. No, that's about it. If anything I can pat myself on the back is that I've been able to adapt to a lot of different situations. I've had a lot of different type of jobs. I've been around a lot of different type of people all over the world. I'm able to connect with your gangster in the hood. I'm able to connect with the white guy who's living out in the suburbs. I'm the pontiff. I'm the bridge. Okay, you have to be able to connect to these people, and that's why I'm thankful that God did put me in all these situations, because now I can reach out to I can talk to anybody, and it's not fake. You know what I mean? But just to end this, guys, and I want to leave a link. Maybe it is my fault. Say, how is it your fault? Well, if you come into a room and everybody's at a certain level and you're above that level, well, now it forces them to have to come up to your level. So it's easy to blame. Well, it's his fault. If he had never been born, if he had never came around, I would have never knew I had to look better. I would have never knew I had to take a bath every other day. I would have never knew, I had to eat this kind of food, drink this kind of, you see, because these type of individuals, they want to stay stagnant. But the universe ain't trying to hear that. The universe is not trying to stay Earth, Mother Gaia is not trying to stay stagnant. It's trying to move up. And whoever don't want to move up would just simply get left behind. It's just that simple. It's not. We don't have to talk about this all day, every day. It is what it is. You either gonna come up, or you're gonna stay where you are and head down. There's no other choice. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of my fault. When I come around, people know that they got something they got to reach up to. Now that would make a lot of individuals mad, right? Because they stay in their comfort zone. They're comfortable in their comfort zone. That's the only reason why. Let me send me a minute. Yeah, I think I can do it. Upload now. I want to leave y'all a link, man. Back in the day, I used to be bumping Shabba ranks, right? And I like this particular song because he's talking about I think he says, I get my willpower from God Almighty. Many have come, but chosen is me. I mean, man, can y'all hear that? Man, that was the shit. Shaba, that was the shit, boy. It's still the shit. Mr. Lover, man. Shabba. When I was young, I think that song was came out when I was like 11, 12 years old. I was like, yo, when I grew up, I want to be a Mr. Lover, man. I want to be like a Shabba. Check out the link, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. All right, peace.